Good afternoon, Pokesports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. My friends, today we are not playing with Math. We are not playing with La Primera, my very first team. We're not playing with Art. We're definitely not playing with Science, although I am starting to develop that team a little bit more. Today, my friends, we are playing with a team that was used for an actual tournament, right? ConaVGC, Kona_5757 on Twitter, posted this team and this rental code, explaining the whole backbone behind this team and how it just wrecked so much face at a tournament of over 80 people. This team ended up coming third. So I thought that, you know what, let's give a little bit of love to that. Let's go and show it off. Let's see what the team can do in the Battle Stadium. All right. Also, I do want to give a big shout out to Evan Smoke VGC for shouting at this team and giving it a little bit more recognition. Hopefully we can do even more. All right, let's get into the battle arena. Let's see what we can do with this team. We would like to choose this. All right, so going in against Rain here, what I love about this team so far, the team that I'm facing here, is that it has the Abomasnow. The Abomasnow is usually used for replacing weather, right? So if a Torkoal comes out, you can go and flip into an Abomasnow and remove the sun. If there's a weather setter or a sand setter or a rain setter, you can flip into Abomasnow and take that away. This team already has Abomasnow, so I don't feel the need to go and bring it. What I do feel the need to bring is the Tinkaton, because Tinkaton is kind of the linchpin of this team. It is the defining factor. Along with that, I think I will be bringing the Kilowattrel. I believe Kilowattrel is the second part of this team that this team needs. And then in the back, we can either go for the Iron Bundle, because the bundle is amazing, or we can go for the Great Tusk, or we can go for the Dragonite. I think for this one, we'll go away from the Dragonite just because there's a Scizor over there. And well, you know what? Hold on. This thing has Fire Punch, so I think I will actually go for this. And then do I bring Iron Bundle or Great Tusk? I'm going to opt for the Iron Bundle here just because the Terastal that I could go with Great Tusk is in fact Steel. And so I don't want that going up against a Pokemon like Chi-Yu. All right. It would be nice to go up against the Azumarill with it and maybe flip into Terastallization. But you know what? I think I'm okay with this. So welcome everybody to the first non-Pokesports created team of Scarlet and Violet. I'm glad that I get to have the honors of doing that. If Kevin hasn't done it already, I don't believe he has. Okay, so starting off here, I believe I can actually just go for the Play Rough and just ruin this Dragonite's entire life. I've been noticing that Dragonites have been going for inner focus rather than multi-scale. So the Play Rough should actually be quite a bit of damage here. Now, it's worth noting that this Tinkaton does have Tera Water, so let's just go for this there. And then on my side over here, I think I'll go for the Tailwind. The Feather Dance is really just for Dondozo and Tatsugiri plays, but we'll go with the Tailwind. I don't think there's really any need to just go for the attacks right now. Let's set up the Tailwind. Oh, so they're starting right off with the Terastallization. Does that mean that they're going for the Dragonite? Is that going to be a normal Terastallization? Yes, it is. So normal Terastallization into Extreme Speed. Let's see. How hard is this going to hurt? Well, it's going to hurt pretty hard, but that is exactly why we have the Focus Sash. Now, the only way that can take me down now is if the Scizor decides to Bullet Punch, which is absolutely an option. Oh, it's going for Quick Attack. Okay, that's close enough. You know what? So it looks like we won't have the Tailwind, but I think that's okay because they're going for priority moves anyway. That's a Life Orbed Dragonite, and yet that did just so little damage. So I think what I'll do, let's go into the Iron Bundle here. No, we can go into the Dragonite, Terastallize now, go into normal type ourselves, and then hit them with a Choice Band at Extreme Speed. Yeah. And then meanwhile, I think we'll also go for... Yeah, you know what? I guess we'll go for a Gigaton Hammer here. So let's just keep in mind that we can't use this twice in a row. We'll hit the... Yeah, let's hit the Dragonite with it, I guess. knowing that it will target the Scizor if the Dragonite does go down to this extreme speed, which it should. Oh, no, 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 I went for the wrong move. Well, I went for the wrong Pokemon. That's really annoying. I'm curious to see if this does go first. Task failed successfully. Well, you know what? Maybe the Gigaton Hammer will actually be useful here then. Who knows? So that did a lot of damage, making me think that Extreme Speed would have KO'd this Dragonite if I actually targeted it, but I'm pretty sure that the Gigaton Hammer will do just fine. So Scizor hitting me with the Quick Attack. Obviously not something that I want to see, but the Gigaton Hammer on the Dragonite's really nice. I think, honestly, it worked out fine. It worked out fine. Because otherwise what would have happened? I would have Gigaton Hammered the Scizor, and the Scizor would have taken Gigaton Hammer damage. Still not very effective, so I would hazard a guess to say that it would be about the same. Okay, so the Beads of Ruin are here now. This would have been a very nice time to have Terra Water, but I don't, and that's okay. Either way, let's just go for a Play Rough on that, and let's try and take out... Should we really try and take out the Chi-Yu here, or should we try and take out the Scizor? I believe that because I have the Iron Bundle in the back, that I should really try and take out the Chi-Yu right now. So that said, I'm using Play Rough on Chi-Yu already, and now Extreme Speed, targeting the proper thing, is going to target the Chi-Yu. Yeah. So hopefully this is the right set of moves. Hopefully I didn't hit the wrong person this time. All right. It's fine that they're swapping out the Scizor. I'm not targeting the Scizor anyway. Oh, and there comes the Azumarill just for the extra Aqua Jet damage later, I suppose. Chi-Yu just going to explode here. Chi-Yu's going to explode to a Choice Banded normal Terra Extreme Speed. That's amazing. And then getting the crit on the Azumarill is just icing on the cake. Beautiful icing on the cake. So here we go. As long as I don't hit the wrong button and target myself, I think we might be okay. So let's go for Gigaton Hammer on the... You know what? Let's go for Gigaton Hammer on the Scizor. Let's see how much damage a Gigaton Hammer actually would have done. So there we go. I'm just going to Extreme Speed the Azumarill. And we're doing this for science. No, we're not doing this for science. That's for another team. That's for another team. Another team is science. I'm liking this whole school theme we've got going on though, right? We use the math, we use art, we use science. We're definitely going to get to gym. And then once we've gone through all of the teams, we'll go for violence, because sometimes we'll choose violence. That's when I have like the really strong team. I think once I know what VGC is going to be, then I'll build violence. All right, so Bullet Punch isn't going to take out the Tinkaton, but the Gigaton Hammer, that doesn't do much damage at all. The Extreme Speed, I'm going to go ahead and say that the Extreme Speed on the Scizor did more damage than this Gigaton Hammer. I don't have the numbers in front of me. I'm sure you folks do, because people love to do that in the comments. They look at, yeah, this is Bandit. I have to go for this. They look at the comments, they look at what happened, and they say, well, why didn't you go for this? Well, because I was playing the game at the time. Anyway, so we won game one. Okay, amazing. I love that. Let's take this team one more time. Let's take it for another spin. Let's go into game two. And an opposing trainer has been found. It's time to go up against Mikai. So the Mikai coming up with the Brute Bonnet, the Iron Hands. Iron Hands, oh, here we go. The Indeedee, Oranguru, Torkoal, and Kingambit. We're starting to get a lot more competitive teams now, folks, and I'm loving that. Okay, things that I need to remember. Oranguru can instruct. Instruct plus Iron Hands equals really, really bad. It can instruct a close combat onto both of my Pokemon, and I don't want that. The Torkoal can be instructed. The Indeedee, I need to remember that Indeedee has Psychic Terrain, and so my Dragonite is probably not the right pick here. This is more than likely a Trick Room team, so I just kind of need to stop the Trick Room as soon as possible. So I think going for the Great Tusk is actually going to be the right move here. However, That could just be a fake out from the Iron Hands into a Trick Room from the Oranguru. So what do I do to go against that? I could just bring Dragonite out first. No, but I can't do that because it'll just swap into the Indeedee. Okay, let's bring the bundle. Let's bring Abomasnow to get rid of the sun, because we can't go for Kilowattrel with Tailwind. We can't go for Dragonite with E-Speed. So really, what's the point? Okay, I think that's the right play. It's a little weird to me in my head. It doesn't necessarily make sense, but let's try it like this. All right, so it is going to be the Oranguru and the Iron Hands as thought. And I think the best thing to do right now is just take down whatever will Trick Room me, which I believe is going to be the Iron Hands. Not the Iron Hands, sorry, the Oranguru. I was looking at the Iron Hands. So I think we can just go for the close combat. Do I Terrastalize here? No. If I Terrastalize here, that's a really bad idea, I think. Because hold on. Maybe not. Because if I do that now, I'm suspecting a fake out. I'm going to take less damage from the fake out, but then next turn, it's going to be the close combat target. And at that point, I can just protect and do things with Tinkaton. So what if I do exactly that? What if I go for the Iron Head on that? And then what if I go for Fake Out myself on the Oranguru? He's going to withdraw and bring out whom? The Indeedee. Okay. So this is to get rid of the... Dang it! This is to get rid of the Fake Out. A Gigaton Hammer would have been so much better. That would have broken Trick Room completely. Oh, what a good outplay. What a good outplay. That's fine. We're going to Terrastalize into Steel. We're going to do some damage. They don't have a fighting type on the field anymore anyway, so it's not like my Great Tusk has any weaknesses on the field right now, so that's fine. I'm just going to have to play a little smarter because it sounds like my opponent is trying to outplay me at every turn. So here we go. So Great Tusk with the Iron Head. That's going to do some damage. It's not going to do nearly as much as I want it to, but that's okay. I feel like I can now go for the Gigaton Hammer. And what could my opponent do? Could swap out the Indeedee. For what? For Iron Hands. So if that's going to happen, then why don't I just go for a close combat? I could go for a close combat on the Oranguru side or the Indeedee side, actually. You know what? I'm going to go for a Gigaton Hammer on both of the Oranguru, both on the Oranguru. And then if any of them swap out, then they're just gone. If it's Iron Hands, then I believe I can take it out right now. No, it's going to be Torkoal. Hold up. That's actually a good choice too, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't matter. We're going to be follow meat anyway. So that works for me. Gigaton Hammer is going to one-shot the Indeedee. Love that for me. And I think what I can do now... Oh, no, that was a close combat. Oh, yeah. Great. Oh, I'm so smart. Oh, I'm so smart. I thought I went for an Iron. I'm a little dumb today. Don't worry about me. All right, how about this? I'm going to swap one of these people out for an Abomasnow and get rid of the sun. Okay? And that I'm going to stick to. Here comes the Oranguru. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of... No, you know what? Let's get rid of Tinkaton and go into the Iron Bundle instead. I think I will close combat the... No, you know what? I'll just protect. I'll protect, and then I'll swap Tinkaton out for... Sorry, what am I talking about? It has to be Abomasnow. I thought I was going to swap both of them out for a second there, but you know what? This is just fine. Go into Abomasnow, get rid of the sun, set up the snow, and now future heat waves aren't going to deal too much damage, and I don't really need the Abomasnow that much anyway. Will this actually take out the Abomasnow? I kind of hope it does. Yep, goodbye. Awesome. And it's going to instruct it to go for another Heat Wave, but you know what? Don't need it. So that's good. I would like to send out a Pokemon that has Protect if possible, but I don't have a Pokemon that has Protect. So I guess I'll just have to go for the Iron Bundle. Yeah, because I really don't want the Tinkaton taking a Tinkaton of damage. Know what I mean? So we'll go for a close combat. I could either go for a close combat or I can swap my Pokemon out because it does have -1 defense and -1 special defense. But if I think that I can live one hit, just one hit, then I can go for a close combat. And the close combat can be on the Oranguru because right now it doesn't really matter. We just need something to outspeed the Oranguru, I guess. In Trick Room, what's this guy going for? Is this going to be a Tera Fire? This is a Tera Fire Torkoal. No, it's a Tera Grass Torkoal. Okay, interesting. I wonder what the point of that is. I was just going for the Heat Wave. Yeah, so that is going to unfortunately take out my Great Tusk. An Ice Beam on the Torkoal would be awfully nice right about now, but I guess that's not in the cards. It does get to Instruct. So it's just going to get a second Heat Wave off, and that does actually KO. Of course it does. Well, here comes Tinkaton. And maybe, just maybe, I can actually do something. I wish it had Protect. If it had Protect, I would do a lot more damage. But that's fine, because this is the last turn of Trick Room. So now the Torkoal is going to get an attack off. Oh, it's going to miss, but then the Instruct is going to happen, and then it's going to hit. Yeah, there it goes. And that did just enough damage as well. Wow, so even without the sun, Torkoal was able to one-hit from there. That's amazing. It might be Bandit or something, or Choice Specs or something like that. But either way, that was an unfortunate loss. But you know what? I think I learned quite a bit from there. I think the priority is just something that I need to get out of my head when somebody has an Indeedee. Because if they look at Tinkaton, if they look at a Dragonite, they're going to want to bring Pokemon that can deal with priority if they have them. So I think I was halfway there with Dragonite. I think I could have gone all the way there with Tinkaton because that would have just been a one-shot on that Oranguru, and then Trick Room wouldn't have even been a problem, you know? Okay, so let's get into game 3. Let's shake off that rust. Let's shake off the problems. Let's get right back into it. Let's go. Okay, so going right back into it, picking ourselves up, dusting ourselves off, and getting right back into it. We've got a Garganacl. Oh, okay. A Garganacl, a Meowscarada, a Skeledirge, a Kingambit, Torkoal, and there it is again, the Oranguru. But there's no problem with priority on this one. We don't have an anti-priority mon in sight. This team is likely not going for Trick Room as well. I don't think so. Well, the Skeledirge might. Yeah, the Skeledirge, Kingambit, Torkoal, and Oranguru combination is kind of screaming that out to me, but I feel confident enough to bring the Kilowattrel? No, I don't think so. I think I have to go for the Tinkaton. I have to go for the... I have to bring the Abomasnow in the back. Or do I just not care that Sun is up? I think I don't care that Sun's up. We're going to go for Tinkaton. We're going to go for the Iron Tusk. Then I think we're going to go for the Delibird, the Iron Bundle, and the Abomasnow. It's got to be, right? Yeah. I'm less worried about the Dragonite in this one because I don't think that I'll need normal Tera. I think that if anything, I'll need that water Tera from Tinkaton. I love that you can take pictures of other people with with your trainer card. Anyway, so here comes the Garganacl and the Oranguru. That's fine. It just means that I'm not going to Tera the Iron Tusk. I wasn't planning on it anyway. So I think from here we can just safely go for a Tera Water or just a Gigaton Hammer, actually. I don't feel the need to go for a Fake Out right now. I don't think I do anyway. Let's do it. I say it out loud and then I'm like, that's wrong. Don't listen to yourself. Close combat, let's go for Iron Head, actually. Let's not lower our defenses right now. All right, let's keep our defenses about us. Let's make the Oranguru flinch so it can't set up a potential Trick Room. We can actually take this out in 2 hits, which is really, really nice. And... Hey? Hold on, what does Oranguru get? What? Hold up. Now, either Oranguru has something. It has Inner Focus, of course. Of course it has Inner Focus. But I was able to make the Garganacl flinch, so that's something. We can go for a Gigaton Hammer on the Garganacl, and we can go for a... I kind of want to go for a close combat on this, yeah. Let's go for a close combat on the Oranguru. The Salt Cure is not great. It's going to start doing a lot of damage to me because I am Steel type. But I can actually swap into Water, and then Salt Cure won't do that extra damage. Unless Salt Cure is just... Is it Rock, Steel, and Water? I don't think so. Salt Cure. That is Steel or Water type is affected. Yeah. So the amount of damage that Salt Cure does per turn is going to be doubled, whether I'm Steel or whether I'm Water. So that's not fun. Yeah, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of damage right there. What I wouldn't give for Dragonite right at this very second. But either way, that's going to be Torkoal. Torkoal has the Drought. I think I want to keep the Tinkaton safe for now. And I'll do that by swapping in the Abomasnow and sacking that off. Is it worth protecting with this right now? I don't think so, because if I do protect, it's just my Abomasnow going down. If I don't protect, all of both of these guys are going down. But then next turn, when my Tinkaton is out, then I will be able to flinch the Torkoal and go for an attack with this. So actually protecting right now is the right move. So Abomasnow comes out. Gonna take that sun and turn it into snow. Abomasnow's amazing. And this Torkoal is going to become... What's it going to become? Fire. So this is the Fire Torkoal that I've heard so much about. Grass Torkoal kind of threw me for a loop, but Fire Torkoal, I've seen you before. Yeah, Great Tusk is going to hit that Protect here. It's going to erupt. It's going to take out my my Abomasnow, but a light warm breeze would take out my Abomasnow. And I think I'm just going to have to be okay with that. I never really expected Abomasnow to do much past this anyway, so that's fine. And then here we go with the Instruct. It's all Oranguru can do. It's going to erupt again, not do anything. Yeah, and now we can just bring out Tinkaton. And I think the plan is just to do as much damage as humanly possible to them. There's 2 turns left of Trick Room, so not enough. But what I can do is fake out this because it doesn't have Psychic Terrain, thankfully. And go for a close combat, I think, actually, on the Torkoal. Yeah, let's do that. Look at Oranguru with its mouth hanging open. He's just sitting there like... What's he think he's doing? He's trying to catch snow. He's trying to catch snow in his tongue. Did you get anybody? Oh, cool. It's just gonna be melting around that Torkoal there. It's got a lot of fire. Oh no! Ah! That's so bad for me. Oh, I double hit it too. Oh, I'm silly. I forgot that it even had that. And then foul play is not going to do any damage, but that's fine. It's at this point that I need to weigh if Tinkaton is more important than Delibird, than the Iron Bundle. I look at it and I think Delibird. Okay, sue me. I think, okay, so here's the thing. Iron Bundle, I believe, can at least live. Right? Tinkaton can't. And then over here I can protect, so nothing really matters here. Man, that would have been so nice if I didn't double target the Torkoal, but I think it was the logical play. And that's why he did what he did. Anyway, we'll protect here. Can it live two eruptions? No, it can't. We've actually done this math. We've done this math before. We know that it doesn't. So Iron Bundle is going to go down. Well, especially with a crit. Especially with a crit. But either way, now Tinkaton is back out. And Trick Room is done. So if I ever had a chance, it is right now. Because I can go for Tera Water. And I can go for an Iron Head, not on the Torkoal this time because I'm terrified. But I can go for that on the Oranguru. Now they might think that I'm going for a close combat and switch out. Maybe that's something. Who knows? Could be something. But without the Trick Room, I know that both of my Pokemon are going to be going before both of their Pokemon. I'm anticipating a switch, I'm anticipating a protect, but either way, Oranguru is probably going down this turn. Nobody's switching out. Nobody's switching out. Everyone's in it for the long haul. All right, I'm down for that. So here comes the Water Tinkaton. And here's the protect. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So the Oranguru is down this turn. That's very, very good for me. The Tera Blast is going to go off, but is not actually going to hit, which is just kind of fine. And what's the last one going to be? It's going to be that, which is, of course, the Skeledirge. I don't love that, but I don't hate that. I think I might have to protect here. I think I might just have to protect here because I'm going to go first next turn. I think Tinkaton's just going to go down. But I don't want Skeledirge to hit me with a Heat Wave and take me out because I'm right now minus, is it -1? I believe that it can probably take me out from here. So if I don't protect here, then a Heat Wave from the Skeledirge or forbid a Tinkaton or forbid a Torkoal might take me out. But I think that I can take out the Skeledirge and the Torkoal if it lives this. Yes, it does. With an Earthquake next turn. Especially if he targets the wrong thing. If this Heat Wave doesn't take me out, I think I win. Well, yeah, right, because I'm Tera Water. Of course it doesn't. Okay. Okay. So hold on, let's just take a look at this real quick. Let's check the summary. Speed 146, speed 152. So my Great Tusk is going to go before the Tinkaton. So I don't really want to Earthquake right now, as fun as that might be. The Torkoal, I believe, is going to go for a Protect here, so let's go for the Skeledirge. I might have to just believe that this is the last turn and go for a second Protect. If that misses, what's the worst that happens here? Because there's a world where the Torkoal protects and then I Earthquake and take down my own Tinkaton. I think I just have to do it. I have to do it. And I missed. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, well, either way, I made the right call on that Torkoal. Went for a Tera Blast on the Skeledirge this time, but the question is, am I going to take out the Skeledirge? No, I'm not. It didn't do enough. Woo! It didn't do enough. Okay. So I can just do the same thing, right? I can go for the Torkoal, and now I can actually go for a Protect. I want to save this. I want to save this Great Tusk for as long as humanly possible. Because if I do not do that. Okay, good. So we're getting the Tera Blast off. If I don't, then if I don't take out the opposing Pokemon with my next Earthquake, because they're highly defensive and have a lot of HP. See, that's not going to take it out either. This is awesome. Okay. So that's going to be protected, but is it going to hit? Yes, it is going to hit the Tinkaton. So now that the Tinkaton is down, I have free reign to use my first Earthquake of the game. I believe this is also my first Earthquake of Scarlet and Violet. So are we ready? Are we ready to hit the Earthquake button? Say it with me, folks. Say, we are ready. Earthquake. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Would have hit the Tinkaton slot. Too bad that there's no Tinkaton there. Too bad for you. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Okay. So one of them might... Well, protecting here isn't actually going to help. But here we go with the Earthquake. Hey? Oh. It did like a tiny little bit of damage to the skeleton. Well, I guess that's one way to end it. Cool. Well, that was a lot of fun. Cool. Let's look at the rental code or whatever, because that's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Let's go and take a look. Let's go. All right, so here is the team that came third place in an 80-person Japanese tournament using the Tinkaton, the Iron Bundle, Kill, Wattrel, Abomasnow, Dragonite, and Great Tusk. Honestly, lots of good things that I could say about this team, but I think the biggest thing about this team that I could say is just that terrestrialization is amazing. And this is kind of scratching the surface of what will become terrestrialization in Scarlet and Violet. Just an ever evolving, ever changing meta of different types, right? You've got the Tinkaton over there with the water type to handle itself against fire types like Torkoal and like Skeledirge. Well, those things are really popular. You've got the Dragonite with normal Tera boosted extreme speeds to do just incredible damage, especially with the Choice Band. Focus means that you're not getting flinched. Great Tusk with the Steel Tera type, so that you can have the Iron Head as a backup there. Just lots of great Pokemon. Then of course you've got Kilowattrel, which didn't get a chance to shine here, but mostly because there's a lot of Trick Room going around, right? So speed control isn't necessarily a thing right now, but in the games that I've been playing that have not included speed control, this is an amazing Pokemon for it. Abomasnow is great because it changes the weather. Honestly, it's not that good of a Pokemon in my opinion. It's meant to just change the weather and then die. Iron Bundle is it was slept on a lot from both me and Kevin. Like, we did not think that it was actually going to be as good as it was, but kind of a useless ability on this team, but useful when the other team brings something to enable Quark Drive, right? Great Tusk has the booster energy. Iron Bundle doesn't necessarily need it because what it's used for is just to use really fast ice beams and really fast hydro pumps, really fast, freeze dries for the water types. Icy Wind to even slow people down when you don't have to worry about things like Trick Room. But again, we do for a lot of these games, especially in the best of ones, because in the best of ones you can get away a lot with things like Trick Room, with things like speed control, all of these kind of gimmicks that we're using. They all kind of one up each other in one way, shape, or form. Anyway, so that is this team. That is the team ID. If you want to go and use it, you can probably pilot it better than I can, but I'm just here to show it off and to show you what this team can do. Anyway, I've been Mike. I put 2 Pokemon on the field. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.